Hey everybody, and welcome to my channel. If you're new to my channel, I want to say thank you so much for stopping by and welcome to my channel. And if you guys are already subscribed to my channel, I want to say thank you guys for your support and sticking in, and thanks for tuning into today's video. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about what it means when you come across a squirrel in your life. What is the symbolism for a squirrel? This comes into situations when it feels like you're drawn to the squirrel or like a squirrel keeps following you. This could be times when you're seeing squirrels in different occasions, but it seems to be repeating itself over and over again. So this would be considered a synchronicity, when you keep seeing the same animal over and over again to the point where you're feeling like there's a significance to the reason why you're seeing this animal. This is when if it's more like a spirit guide, like your spirits or your angel guides are guiding you on your path, on your spiritual journey, and they're guiding you through animals so that you can learn to take on some of the qualities of these animals that are turning up into your life in your synchronicities, okay? So today we're going to be talking about the squirrel and what it means when you actually see a squirrel, okay? So let's go ahead and talk about what the squirrel does, okay? So squirrels spend a lot of time basically working. Squirrels are extremely productive. When the sun is out and when it's summertime, they're basically like going on a scavenger hunt, and they're going from one tree to another tree. They're bouncing around. They're really skittish and bouncing all over the place and really doing whatever they can to find resources, because squirrels represent resources. And the reason why they represent resources is because they're spending so much time gaining resources. They're looking for resources, they're finding food, they're finding twigs for their home, to build their home and build their nest, and they're actually piling up on more food than they actually need for the moment. They go ahead and they find seeds and foods, and they actually dig holes inside of the ground and they plant those seeds and those foods inside of the ground. Sometimes they hold on to twigs for building their home, even though their home's already secured. If they find a twig they really like, they'll actually keep it in stock so that they can have something for the future. So when you see a squirrel as an animal totem or a spirit animal in your life, it is significant, and it is telling you that you are in a moment of your life where it is a good time to practice being resourceful, where it's a good time to basically plan for long-term goals and plan ahead of time. Gather up information that you might need now, but also later on in your life. Make sure you stock up on resources and materials that you may possibly need in the future. So when you see a squirrel, it's telling you about basically taking the time that you have right now in this present moment in your life to gain abundance and gain material and gain all of the tools that you need, and stock up on those tools so that later in life, when you feel like you are running out of things or running out of a tool, you can go ahead and open up your storage, or you can go ahead and open up your attic, and look, you have a bunch of resources that you stocked up for. So at the end of the day, with that specific meaning with the squirrel, it is telling some people that it's time for them to be resourceful and plan ahead and look at the long-term goals, and just to be very prepared in life, okay? Another significant meaning with the squirrel is it could be telling you to have fun. It can be telling you that even though you're working hard, that it doesn't mean that you have to take things too seriously. You can work hard and put in all your effort and be very productive, but at the same time, have fun while you're doing it. First thing in the morning, the squirrel is up and ready, and they're going and they're scavenging for different materials and different things that they may need to help them in their life and for now and the future. But you can see they're very playful while they're doing it. They look like they're having a great time. As a matter of fact, they look like they're having the time of their life. So it's reminding you that when you're at work or while you're putting an effort to achieve your goals, even though it could seem like it's stressful, it is telling you to look at things from a brighter point of view and to not take things too seriously and to just kind of loosen up while you're doing your work or while you're achieving your goals or while you're being productive and putting an effort in gathering resources to sustain yourself. Because if you have that outlook and that playful attitude, you're going to actually enjoy what you're doing and you're going to want to not give up. So the squirrel can come into your life to remind you to be very playful and loosen up a little bit and try not to be so rough on the edges. When it comes to financial things with the squirrel, it can also be telling you to basically save up your money, put money aside, and put money into your savings account so that you can be prepared for the future. So if you've been worrying about money, or if you even have money in your mind when you see the squirrel, and you're thinking about your finances when you see the squirrel, it can be an indicator that it is now time for you to go ahead and, even though you might be making a lot of money or not enough money, it doesn't matter. The squirrel is telling you that go ahead and make sure that you take money and put it aside, because in the future you're basically going to thank yourself for being resourceful and planning for the long term. Another thing to consider when you actually have a spirit animal that is a squirrel, or any spirit animal or animal totem in general, is to remember that you can pay attention to your thoughts or pay attention to what you're experiencing at the time that you are actually seeing this synchronicity with the spirit animal or animal totem. Okay, so if you only see the animal, the squirrel, every time that you think about money, then it would be referring to money. If you're only seeing the animal squirrel every time you think about the future or your future goals or what you might lack of the things that you don't have in your present day, then yes, the squirrel could be coming into your life reminding you that it is time for you to be more resourceful. It can go even deeper if you dive into your intuition and ask the universe for answers, or ask the universe to give you signs, or go within yourself through meditation and ask yourself for guidance on what exactly the squirrel is trying to tell you. What specifically is it telling you to be resourceful of, or what it specifically is it telling you to plan ahead for? You can gain that information not just through my video, but really through what you're experiencing on your specific unique journey. So my video is very helpful for you guys because I'm going over the general meaning of squirrel, but it is very important for you guys to also look within your own personal experience to understand what exactly the squirrel is pointing to when it comes to being resourceful, when it comes to planning ahead of time and planning for the long term, okay? So all of that stuff matters. So at the end of the day, the squirrel, animal totem, spirit animal, guidance comes into your life to let you know that it is time to be resourceful. When you think about the squirrel, another thing the squirrel does is the squirrel will actually, when it gathers food, it digs up a hole and it buries food, or even seeds that that it eats. It will bury those seeds so that it can come back into those spots and eat those foods later. So it like refrigerates its food, but it hides it in different areas, okay? And what ends up happening is, when you think about it, those are seeds that have been planted, because in the future, sometimes, most of the time, squirrels forget where they even planted a lot of their seeds, because they stock up on so much seeds and foods and bury them so much and everywhere that they actually forget some of the things and places that they hid their seeds and food. So what ends up happening is later on those seeds actually sprout into plants or trees or into, you know, it becomes something. There's growth from it. The squirrel is telling you that what you're doing in your life right now may be a moment where you are actually planting seeds. Like, there is a purpose behind the activities that you're doing. Do everything with purpose. Do everything planning for the future, okay? Because all your hard work and effort and all of the time that you put into planning for the future is going to benefit you in the long run. It's going to benefit you in the future, because the seeds that you've planted, you're going to see those seeds grow into something beautiful and resourceful for you. So I hope you guys really enjoyed the video. I hope you guys could understand it. I hope you guys learned something new from my video. And once again, yes, my name is Bloomingdale Mack, and I make a bunch of videos about spirituality, different animal totems. I make videos on angel numbers, and I even do readings. Starting soon, I'm going to be doing readings every Wednesday, general readings for all the zodiac signs, and I even do pick a card readings. So thank you so much for tuning into my channel. I'll leave a link inside the description box for all of my social media accounts, where you can follow me on Instagram, or if you want to follow me on Facebook, where I do free daily readings every single day. I put an effort to do daily readings for people who are interested on Facebook. And yeah, so thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Don't forget to hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more of my videos. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.